So in today's video, we're going to be covering stage 16 vocabulary. The first word is edificio, edificare, edificavi. It's a first conjugation verb meaning to build. Amazingly enough, it's related to the Latin noun edificium, a building. Auxilium is a second declension noun. It's neuter, and it means help. We get the English word auxiliary from it. Consentio, consentire, consensi is a fourth conjugation verb, to agree. Like when you give consent to someone, you're agreeing to do something. Concilium is a second declension noun, and it's also neuter, and it's a plan or an idea. Diende is an adverb that means then. And this picture has nothing to do with it. But it's really hard to find a piece of art to go with the word then. So I picked an altar from Cortona instead. Delecto, delectare, delectavi is a first conjugation verb meaning to delight. We saw this verb actually really early on in our career in stage 2, where ancilla cilius delectat. Deridio, deridere, derisi is a second conjugation verb, to mock or make fun of. We get the English word deride from it. And when you look at the word, it actually is just two Latin words together. It's the preposition de, down from, and rideo, to laugh. And so it's laughing down from something. Nelson would be using this word a lot. Dimitto, dimittere, demissi is the third conjugation verb meaning to send away or dismiss. It's another combination. It's de plus mitto, so to send down from, to move something away from you. Effugio, effugere, effugi is a third IO conjugation verb meaning to escape, like Mr. Dufresne here in Shawshank Redemption. And it's really ex plus fugio combined together, so it's to flee out of something. Faber, and its stem is here with the accusative form fabrum. It's a second declension noun and it's masculine, and it's a craftsman. Now note, its accusative form ends in um, not the em that you would expect. It's because it's one of those those words in the second declension that ends in an r. We have a couple of them: puer, weird, magister, faber is another one. Flos, and its stem is florem, or its stem is flor, and the accusative form is florum. It's a third declension noun. It's masculine, and it means flower, as this lovely poppy outside of the reconstructed villa at Cosa shows us. Imperator, and its stem is imperator, and the accusative form is imperatorem. It's a third declension noun. It's masculine. It means emperor. The word princeps is another synonym with it. We see it a lot as chief, but that word princeps and imperator are two words for the emperor. It literally comes from the verb impero, to command or to order. It used to be the title for the generals as well. So imperator has a lot of meaning packed up into it. Here's the Emperor Hadrian over in the Capitoline Museum. Inter is a preposition. It means among. And this preposition, like all of them, will have a noun after it. And this one will be in the accusative form. All right. Ita is an adverb. Again, another one that's hard to get a picture for. It means in this way or thus. Therefore, when we say ita vero, well, we can translate that as yes. Literally, it's saying in this way, true. Like, so a sentence, ita, the boy walked barefoot in the forest, thus he got a thorn in his foot. Melior, melior, melius is a third type adjective. So remember, there are two types of adjectives. One that come from the first and second declension that we call 2-on-2 types, and then others that are based in the third declension we call third types. This is a comparative. It isn't it's an irregular one, so it's not a positive and it's not a superlative. It's only a comparative, and it means better. It's obviously related to the word bonus, meaning good. So you have good, better, best. So bonus, melior, optimus. And so this one's a little weird, but that we have to kind of memorize. We would call this one irregular. Nawigo, nawigare, nawigawi is a first conjugation verb to sail. Obviously, nauta, a sailor, and nawis are related. This NAV, NAU stem is the word dealing with ships and sailing. None is a question word, and it's hard to translate directly into English. We kind of deal with it as Shirley, as the famous scene from Airplane. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious. And quit calling me Shirley. Demonstrates here. Paratus, parata, paratum is one of those 2-1-2 type adjectives that I was talking about. It means ready or prepared. And obviously it's related to the Latin verb paro, parare, to prepare something. Perio, perire, perii is an irregular verb meaning to die or to perish. It's going to be one of many verbs that we learn about death. And it's literally the words per and eo, to go through something. Pono, ponere, posui is a third conjugation verb meaning to put or to place. This stem, the third principal part here, is an important one because it doesn't look to memorize because it doesn't look anything like pono and ponere, but we see it a lot. Postride is an adverb meaning on the next day. This drunken woman on the next day will have a wicked bad hangover. This one's also from the Capitoline Museum for anyone interested or paying attention still. Punio, punire, punui is a fourth conjugation verb meaning to punish. Simulac, simulatque are two synonyms, and they're both adverbs, and they both mean as soon as. All right. So as soon as we went to the markets of Trajan, the sky clouded over. Summa, summa, sumum is a 2-1-2 type adjective. All right. So remember that means it takes its endings from the second declension and the first declension. All right. So it has endings like second and first declension nouns. It means the highest, the greatest, or the top of something. It's literally the superlative of superos. Here we have Edmund Hillary on the highest peak in the world. Supersum, superesse, superfui is another irregular verb meaning to survive. It's the preposition super plus the verb sum. So I am above. Here we have Lestrade surviving out in the wilderness. Tolo, tolere, sistuli is a third conjugation verb meaning to raise or lift up. And like pono, the third stem, the third principal part, is different from the first two. And so it's really important to memorize this one. This is another one that will trip people up a lot. And then our final word of the chapter is verto, vertere, verti, a third conjugation verb meaning to turn. Hopefully this has been helpful in kind of understanding and figuring out some of the vocab. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comments and or ask them in class. See you next time.